Okay, so a common question is the clarification between when you should use the high K guard and the low K guard. A lot of people ask me this question, and the answer is that if you had preference, I would always use high K guard. The reason being is that from high K guard, you can manipulate the body more, and you can alter somebody's position and sort of move them into a position where they have to post on their arms, and it frees that leg. The reason why we use the low K guard is that often we don't have the opportunity to get into that high K guard position. And I'll go through it with Hayden and show why. So, if I'm in my De La Riva position, my preference, if I can do it, is always going to be to come through and just grab in this high K guard position. The problem is that the second that I start to lift my foot and put it on Hayden's hip, like this, for Hayden, he's already in danger and he starts to fight the foot. So I'm trying to get underneath, he's going to step back and I can't enter this position. The other thing that might happen is that the second I start to lift my foot up, Hayden defends by pushing his hand down on my foot and holds it in that position. So there's nothing that I can do to enter that K position. So that's when I have to change my position and go to that shallow K. Even if Hayden's pushing on my foot, as long as I step right out to the side, I can still get my foot into the shallow K position and play my shallow K guard. So, to reiterate, if I can, and Hayden lets me do it, I always want to try and get this K guard position, because if Hayden tries to grab my feet or grab my foot, I can make him overcommit and drag him to the floor. But chances are I'm not going to get that opportunity. So as I try to go for it, Hayden defends, I'm going to have to finish in my low K guard position and play low K guard from here. Okay, so we're just going to go through a counter for the standard K guard entry. If you've watched our troubleshooting video and you've watched our troubleshooting tip for where Hayden tries to recapture my knee line or capture my knee line after he enters the K guard position, it will give you a better understanding of what I need to do to stop my knee line from being captured. So as Hayden throws his leg over the top, he's going to throw his leg over the top and he captures. It's really important that I make sure that this knee is underneath my knee over here like this. When we went through our troubleshooting tip, Hayden talked about leaving heaps of space so that my knee drops to the floor. Once my knee is on the floor, it's going to be really hard for me to escape from this position. So as Hayden enters, if we come back to this position, he throws his leg over the top and throws to this position. I'm grabbing this far leg and scooping and pulling it back underneath my leg. I know that Hayden is going to try and kick this leg forward. If he plays a lot of K guard, he's going to try and kick it forward so that my knee falls to the floor. So I keep the leg scooped. Now from here, I'm going to step forward into this open space. So I step forward into the open space. As I do, I lock my legs, and I lock up tight, and I end up in this 90-10 position. So Hayden's about to enter the K guard position. My first goal is to stop him from driving my knee to the floor and falling to the floor, and if I end up here, I'm going to have my knee past his knee line. So as he enters this position, he's here like this, he enters the position. I'm going to hold onto his butt to try and give myself a little bit of time before my knee hits the floor, scoop underneath his leg, and drive his knee forward. I'm trying to stop him from kicking his leg out so that he can capture my knee line. Once I've held onto the leg and I've captured the leg, I'm now going to try and reverse the move. So I hold tight and I reach out into this far space and I fall forwards and end up with my legs locked in the 90-10 position. So now we're going to go through this position in real time. Hayden throws over the top, grab, capture, fall to the flat side, end up in the 90-10 position.